Welcome back. Did you know that the Child Life Program in MUSC's Pediatric Emergency Department is the only pediatric emergency room in the Lowcountry? Well, Melissa Hale and Emily Wiebke are both Child Life Specialists in the Emergency Department at MUSC's Children's Hospital, and they join us now to tell us more about a soft and cuddly event that's coming up. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Emily, as a child life specialist at MUSC, what is it that the two of you do?
So our responsibility at the hospital, we have 11 child life specialists that work both in the inpatient units and then also in the emergency room, then a lot of our day surgeries and just procedural areas. And our responsibility is just to help maintain the emotional well-being of all the children. So a lot of the times it's facilitating therapeutic play with them, or just helping them prepare for any procedures or surgeries that they have. We do a lot of medical play and education with them, and then helping to instill some of the appropriate coping skills to help them get through that. And
absolutely. Then, it's like you're keeping their spirits up and being positive and kind of distracting them in some ways, but while still letting them know what they're going through.
Sure.
Yeah.
We like to kind of instill a sense of control for them back in the hospital while they're there.
Gotcha. Melissa, all right, so there's a big event that's coming up, the Teddy Bear Clinic, which sounds like a whole lot of fun. Tell us about it.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We just have people in the community bring their kids in. The event is this coming Saturday, February 23rd. It'll be held from 9 to noon in the Pediatric Emergency Department, which is located on Jonathan Lucas Street. We just have kids come and bring in their stuffed animals, their teddy bears, and basically they get to be the parent and let their stuffed animal or their teddy bear be the patient. We'll have some of our doctors, our specially pediatric trained doctors there, who will be taking care of these teddy bears. They can come in with a cough, they can come in needing a shot, they can come in with a broken arm. We've actually had, we had a giraffe whose neck was actually falling off one time.
Bless his heart.
And luckily we had some stuffing there. We were able to stuff it back.
Stitch it.
Our doctors stitched him right up and he was good as new. So we do have teddy bears and stuffed animals come in who have actual injuries that we fix, and other times kids use their imagination. We've had a cat who had cat scratch fever. We had a dragon who stopped breathing fire. So our doctors are very prepared to handle whatever comes in.
Kids have the biggest imagination, so I would imagine it's designed to kind of diffuse someone's perception of the emergency room and doctors and your lights and, very sterile environment.
Right. We want kids and their parents to see that we are totally focused on kids in the pediatric emergency room. Our staff is specifically trained to work with kids, and we want them to see what all we have to offer. And then for the kids, we want it to be kind of a desensitizing experience so that if they ever do have to come in as a patient, they'll be a little bit familiar with it. It won't be quite as scary.
And how big of a deal is it? I really know that it is, even before asking you this question, that MUSC has the only pediatric emergency department in the state.
Yes, it is the only pediatric emergency department in the state. It's the only level 1 trauma center in the Lowcountry. So it's definitely a place that we want people to know about. We want them to know that it's there and that we're there to help their kids.
And that's what the Teddy Bear Clinic is all about. The parents can come and see that you do have a professionally trained staff and that they're good with working with children. After all, it is a pediatric area. And then also, like you said earlier, with the kids coming in, because most don't like to go to the doctor. My son had to go for a prescription checkup, and he's like, I'm not going to get a shot, am I? So, they always think, they always think, because if I'm getting a shot, I don't want to go. So they always think the worst, but this is a way for them to get introduced to it in case they need you guys, then they'll be familiar with it.
It's just a way for them to for us to show them that the PZD can be a fun place.
All right. Well, ladies, Melissa and Emily, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Have fun this weekend.
Thanks.
Stay with us. We're back in a moment.